So welcome back students. So in this video I will be saying about how is an auditor appointed and how is the appointment of an auditor usually made. So here in this 5 cents you can see when is this you can study when is the first auditor appointed, when is the subsequent auditor, and when is that it is appointed by the government, when is the auditor appointed on a special resolution, and when what is all about this casual vacancy. So first coming on to first auditor, when is this first auditor appointed and how is this person appointed by, right? So the first auditor is appointed by the board of directors. So first is appointed by the board of directors of the company within 1 month within 1 month of the registration of the company. So when it is a new company, newly incorporated, it should be here the first auditor will be appointed by board of directors of the company within 30 days of the registration. And if the board of directors fail to appoint this first auditors, shareholders of the company may appoint them in the annual general meeting. So that is when this board of directors cannot, when they fail to appoint an new auditor, that is the first auditor. So the auditor so appointed will not only hold the office till the conclusion of the first annual general meeting, but may also automatically reappointed at the first annual general meeting. So this board of director, whoever this board of director has appointed, he is not an auditor until this annual general meeting, first annual general meeting. He might be reappointed again as an auditor even after the annual general meeting by the shareholders. So next coming on to when is the subsequent auditor is appointed. So this subsequent auditor is appointed. So auditor will be appointed every year. Auditor will be appointed every year at the end of every year in the annual general meetings. So shareholders will be conducting an annual general meeting. At that time the subsequent auditor will be appointed. This subsequent auditor may be an old auditor, that one who was conducting the audit procedures of the company for the previous year, or the one which was doing in the previous year, or they can also, if they are not satisfied with this particular auditor, they can go for a new auditor. That they will be appointing. When is the subsequent auditor appointed? Every year when there is an annual general meeting. So next is appointed by central government. So when does the central government comes into stage for appointing an annual this auditor means when this board of directors, when the board of directors or the shareholders of the company is not appointed, when they do not appoint the subsequent auditors, though at that time now they are supposed to bring to the notice, the shareholders has to bring to the notice of central government stating that they were incapable of appointing the new auditor or a subsequent auditors within the 7 days of annual general meeting, and the central government will appoint for that case. So if the board of directors or the shareholders of the company fail to report within the 7 days of the annual general meeting regarding their inefficiency in appointing the new auditor, they will be punishable with a fine value that for each and every officer that is there in the organization or the company. So next coming on to what is appointed by a special resolution. So the special resolution here, it is something here in the special resolution, what is a special resolution means every company whose more than 25% shares are in the subscribed capital is owned by singly or by the government or by the any other financial institution, any subscribed more than 25% of shares which is owned by singly or by any financial institution or government of company, at that time the special resolution will come into force. That time the central government will make a special resolution for appointing the auditor. So next coming on to when there is a casual vacancies in the organization or a company. So when does this casual vacancies occur? When the auditor when this auditor resigns for himself, or there is some kind of any other kind of death of an auditor, or anything else, when there is a missing of an auditor, whatever it is, at that time the casual vacancy arises in the firm. or the company. So the casual, any other case of vacancy, the board of directors can fill that vacancy. But in case if the what is this when this in case the auditor resigns for his post, he is willingly resigning for the auditor post, means at that time only shareholders can fill that post, not the board of directors. For any other case, board of directors can fill the post, but in case of resignation of an auditor, only the shareholders can fill the post. So this is all about appointment of an auditor. So next I'll be even here you can see when is this reappointed. So even if it is a previous auditor, means how is that he will be reappointed. So what is the terms for this reappointment? So there is a qualified, so that time he should be qualified for the reappointment, so he is not be disqualified. In the previous video I said about what is the disqualification of an auditor. So when it comes to reappointment, he should not be disqualified, and then he should be qualified for reappointment, and he has not been given, he should have not been given the notice for the company for the willingness of resignation. So when the auditor is willing to perform as an auditor, he can be reappointed. He should have not been given a resignation letter saying that he is unwilling to perform an auditor's job. And one more thing is that when the notice is not issued for an appointment of new auditor, so if the notice has been already issued before this reappointment, means they can't reappoint an auditor. So before submission of a notice, the auditor must ask for reappointing that time. So at that time the reappointment can be made. So this is all about appointment and reappointment of an auditors. So thank you.